Hello, everyone. Happy Monday to you. It's Flosstube Monday, and I am Angela with Happy Little Stitch Shop. And how is everyone today? Happy Monday to you. It's the last day of January, which is hard to believe. How did that happen? It's been a very busy morning and a good morning, I would say. How are you guys doing though? Hello, hello, hello. I'm happy to kick off my week with you guys. Hello, Patty. Hello, Chris. Hello, Margaret. Hello, Sandy. Hello, Lori. Hello, Sandy. Hello, Mary. Hello, Debbie. Winter storm in Oklahoma through Friday. Tuesday through Friday, Debbie. What? That's a long winter storm. Hello, Jen. Hello, Carrie. Hello, Victoria. Hello, Debbie. Hello, Amber. Hello, Kathy. You're ridiculously excited to get your box. Let's see, you already got chicken salad. What are you most excited about in the box that's headed your way or heading your way soon? Is it on its way yet? I don't know. We were having, hello, Country Gal 854. Hello, creative country girl, Tammy. Hello, hello. So you guys know that when I do invoicing, which I got all the invoices out, so all of the stitch along and monthly invoices, those all got out in the email world, and so they're emailed to everybody. Um, and so you know that when we do invoices, then it's like a slew of orders come in, and it takes us a little bit of time to get through the orders and to get caught up again. And so this morning I was like up and I was ready and I was like, okay, this week is going to be a crazy busy week personally. And so I was like, we have to make some good progress today. So I was ready to go. And we got in there and we were working and we were getting orders done. And then the system shut down. Not on our end, like on the other end of the system. It shut down. It would not work. Could not ship anything. Couldn't do anything for like an hour maybe. I mean, I cut up fabric and I was doing other stuff. I was still being productive, but I couldn't get stuff out the door. So I was very frustrated about that. Not ideal timing for that to happen this week. So just please bear with me this week as I'm trying to, I'm going to be working really hard to get all the orders out, and I don't like to be behind in orders and I want to get caught up as quickly as possible. So I'm going to be working on that this week. But if your order doesn't ship, within 24 hours like it typically does, just know that we're working on getting them out the door. So, what are you excited for? All the new stitch alongs and the cookbook fabric. Oh, that's right. That half yard bundle is headed your way. Yes. It was that half yard bundle of cookbook is so pretty. My gosh, it's so pretty. Hello, Gayleen. Hello, Lonnie. Hello, Holly. Hello, Stacy. Hello, Sharon. Hello, Valeria from Colorado. I saw the picture. Weren't you and your husband at the airport at the time that you took the picture? It looked like maybe you were at the airport. I'm so excited for you, like maybe kind of ridiculously excited for you that you are in Colorado finally, because I know that you weren't able to go last time because you weren't feeling well and you so badly wanted to go visit your daughter and your grandbabies. And so I am crazy excited for you, Valeria, that you are in Colorado and you're able to soak up some family time. Some very, very happy and exciting family time. So, hello to all of Valeria's family. I hope that you are enjoying all of the family time. So, yay for you. Hello, Sharon. So good to see you. Hello, Deborah. So happy to be here, she says. Hello, Lisa. Hello, Amber. Oh, that's another pretty one, Amber. That Indigo Garden Fat Quarter Bundle. Oh, that's so pretty. The colors in that are really, really pretty. The Snowed In Fat Quarter Bundles by Heather Peterson are also pretty. Those are equally as pretty. Two really, really cute collections right there. Yay, Valeria. Hello, Mary Jo. Hello, Debbie. So happy I finally remembered the time. My first live with you. Yay. I'm so happy you're here. I was going to congratulate you. Why was I going to do that? I'm so happy you're here, Debbie. Having so much fun with her grandkids, says Valeria. That's exciting. Hello, Vicky. Very cold in Minnesota. Hello, Vicky. Again, you got your chicken salad. Isn't it cute? Isn't it cute? So for those of you who got your chicken salad, oh, this is cross stitch, but I'm just going to tell you quick. In the bundle of fabric, not the fat quarter bundle, but the accompanying bundle that comes with it, the small bundle, your yellow cross stitch, your daisy cross stitch is in between the other two pieces of fabric. So I wanted to showcase the cookbook collection. And so I wanted that to be on top so that everybody could see cookbook when I packaged that. And so I've had just one person reach out to me. She's like, I don't have that daisy cross stitch, but it's sandwiched in between there. So just be sure that you look in between your two other pieces of fabric and that daisy cross stitch will be in there. Because I wanted cookbook to be on top. So I put the other one in between in the middle. So chicken salad, yay! Finally getting to see you live again. Amanda, hello! Caught up on all of the YouTube videos this weekend. Oh, you are so sweet. I hope you enjoyed them. I hope they brought you some happiness. Hello, Jeanette. Hello, Stephanie. Hello, Heather. Romper Room friends. Hello, Barb. Chris. It could have shipped. My brain is a little foggy right now. So it could have. I don't remember, Jen. It may have already shipped. It very well could have. Yours could have been one of the ones that got out this morning before we had problems with our system. Hello, Kara. I was just chatting with you too. Lori Holt, hello. So glad you are here. How are you today, my friend? I hope you're having a good Monday. Hello, Tammy S. So glad you are here. Hello, hello. Okay, so as you guys have probably assumed, I did not get much stitching done this weekend because I was sending out invoices like crazy. First, we had to go through on Saturday. So we were in the shop, all hands on deck on Saturday. All my kids were there. Some were happy about it, some were not, but everybody was there. And we had stuff to get done because we had to make sure that we had gotten all the stuff, which I had gone through a bunch of it already, but there were just a few final things, some floss kits that needed to be made up and cloth that needed to be cut and packaged so that everything was ready to go by the time I sent invoices. Because once I send invoices, the orders start coming in and then we want to start getting them out. So I don't want to wait and have all of that stuff left to do. And like I said, we're still working on getting about 3 to 6 months ahead for our stitch along stuff, but that takes time to kind of work towards getting ahead. So we're in the process of doing that. So this month, I feel like it went much better than last month, but I feel like we still have some improvements to make. So we're working on that. But Saturday was busy getting stuff ready. And then Saturday night, I started invoicing. And then all day yesterday, I was sitting on my rump invoicing the entire day, not stitching like I was hoping I would be able to. So I have not a lot of progress to share with you, but I'll still share with you where I'm at. Hello, Brandy. Hello, Carrie. Going to finish my last chart for the farmhouse Christmas today. Just in time to start fall on the farm. So excited for its arrival. Yay, Carrie. That's a really fun stitch. Farmhouse Christmas is. I got a new cane today and I love it. Your live stream is better, of course. You got a new cane today, Vicky? That's exciting. Like a walking cane? Hello, Chris. Question for Lori Holt. Would the Stitchy Star work for the monthly barn stitch on 10 count? Yes, enjoyed watching the videos and made a purchase, of course. I made my sewing. It made my sewing day very happy. Oh, good. Angela, I think you're allowed to miss a day of stitching. Yes, except I don't want to miss a day of stitching, especially Sundays. I really like to try to have everything done by Sunday that needs to be done, even if it means working extra long on Saturday. So then Sunday can be kind of, you know, as it should be. It should be kind of a day to not be working. So I did miss that, but it is what it is. I'm not complaining. It's fine. It just that's just how the day went yesterday. Lori Holt says, I'm having a great Monday. I'm stitching right now while I'm watching, and I'm stitching on Brick House Sampler. You are. Lori, I did not get very far on my Brick House Sampler. Actually, the first time I stitched it, I got really far. I mean, fairly far. And then I realized that I had cut my cloth wrong. That's not what you want to have happen. And so then I had to start over. So I have 2 brick house samplers, a small one and a larger one. Hello, Deanna. Hello, Margaret. Just got on to see you. So glad that you are here, Margaret. I'm kitting up Gather In after watching Lori's Flosstube. That is another one that's on my list. And people, hello, Henry. People have been asking about doing a stitch along for, which this is another one that's on my list, for Winter Rose Manor. And so, yes, it is on my list to do. And I'm looking at adding it to our stitch along schedule in the fall. So I'm thinking like maybe November-ish. So once I get a chance, I'm going to put that stitch along reservation online. So we will be doing a Winter Rose Manor stitch along. It's such a pretty chart. And I'm looking at it starting in the fall-ish sometime. So, but Gather In is also equally as gorgeous. Hello, Teresa. I'm glad to hear that, Lori. I am waiting for you to finish to find out your color changes. I frogged the bird twice. Oh no, Teresa. Angela, I still can't believe how lovely your packaging is. My teen boys even commented on it. Really? Thank you so much. It was like a no-brainer. My mom my mom helped me pick out the packaging when we first began, and, she goes, "Oh, yes, it has to be that one." So she was very excited about it. Um, Rebecca says, "Hi, Angela, enjoying the last beautiful day in Missouri before the big ice snow hits us." Oh, no, are you guys supposed to get snow and ice there too? It always feels like such a treat when you've had a busy day and you can finally get to stitch. Yes, it is. Isn't that true? If you've had a really busy day and then you can sit down and just kind of be like, and you get to stitch. That's what I was hoping would happen yesterday. I thought, okay, if I, really try to do a good job on doing invoicing in the morning, then maybe by the time evening comes, I'll be done and can sit and stitch for the evening, but that didn't happen. I had invoicing to do and I had to get my newsletter ready to go out this morning. And I had some collections that I had to order from both Riley Blake Designs and Moda. And so I had to get all of that stuff done. My parents came yesterday. My little one invited my mom and dad to come and watch Encanto with her. She really wanted to watch Encanto with grandma and papa. So they came yesterday morning and watched Encanto. So I made some chili and we had chili for lunch. And I was doing invoicing while we were watching Encanto. Um, but it was nice to have them come and be able to watch a movie with her, and they really liked it, and so did she. But you can't always control the situation. I struggle with controlling my time. It's so true, especially yeah, if you just can't control the situation. You just can't. I'm learning that right now, especially because it it's just, with kids and then this comes up and that comes up and oh, I this is going on, but I forgot to put it in the calendar and oh, I forgot to tell you. And so all of this stuff pops up that you can plan and plan and plan and be like, okay, I've got a good plan in place. This is going to be great. And then all of these other things pop up. Oh, the husband just got told he's got to travel for work all of a sudden. And so he's going to be gone. And that means oh, all of the running for everything that needs to happen falls on your plate along with everything else that's going on. Like it stresses me out, but I know that I can't control it. I knew that I cannot control. Yes, I started on my sabbatical stitch yesterday. I was nervous since it was a large stitch, but went well. Good, Teresa. Well, whoops, Angela. I know. I know. It's a it's such a pain. I think that's the only time that that's happened to me where I cut the cloth the wrong size, and the reason I cut it the wrong size is because they give you the cloth count in the pattern, and it was 28 count, Lugana that was the cloth that was used for the pattern, but she stitched over one and I was stitching over two. And so until I read further in the pattern, I was like, oh no, I just saw 28 count Lugana and I assumed that it was being stitched over two, but it was being stitched over one. So I had to recut and start over. Hello, Cheryl. Hello, Angela. So did you make the chicken behind you? This? I did not. It was bugging me because I've had this calendar oh, well, there you go. I've had this is the chicken salad calendar by Lori Holt. And so I've had this calendar for forever. And about mid-January, I thought, I got to hang that calendar up. And I was going to hang it up at the shop. And then I was like, why am I going to hang this cute thing up here? Nobody's going to pay any attention to it. And we're so busy when we're there that we don't even put our heads up hardly at all. So then I thought, okay, I'm going to bring it home and I'm going to hang it up in my sewing room. That'll be perfect. But I wanted it to be someplace where you guys can see the new chicken each month. So I finally just today brought it home from the shop and thought I'm going to put this up. But this is January. So see, here's January. So this is the January chicken from the chicken salad calendar. But I thought it's too darn cute to not, have it up to enjoy. So it's super cute. I won't be able to join on that stitch along because I already stitched it. Winter Rose Manor, I know you did, and yours is gorgeous. And that's where I found it. That's where I saw it. And then like Huckleberry is stitching it. A lot of people in this community are stitching it, and they were, talking about stitching it. And then I started to get a lot of requests. But I think the first place that I saw it was on Lori's YouTube. And I thought, oh, that's gorgeous. That's so pretty. So I would really like to get that on the stitch along and stitch along schedule and hopefully start that this fall. Winter Rose Manor. It's so nice. Good morning, Tracy. So glad you are here. Sandy says, Lori Holt and Angela, what is your go-to colors of red for red samplers? Is it always Schoolhouse or do you use different reds? I'm having a hard time picking a red online. That's a hard question to answer. Does Lori say something? Oh, here she says, I use several reds and I show and tell them on my Flosstube. Oh yeah, she did do a red samplers Flosstube. Yeah, if you search for that on YouTube, Lori Holt red samplers Flosstube or something like that. But she did do it on there and she did talk about the different reds. That's a hard question to answer because I feel like it depends on what kind of look you're going for with the red sampler. Like if you're using DMC 3777 is a lovely color. It's kind of a barn-ish red though. And then like 347 is a really pretty red, but that's more of like it's a bright red. So I think it really depends on what look you're going for in the sampler that you're making. Do you know what I mean? Does that make sense, Sandy? I was happy to stitch on you did stitch on your Sabbath yesterday, Tammy S. I saw that. It's looking beautiful. So sweet of your parents to come to watch a movie with your daughter. Yes. And my parents came and visited the shop last week for the first time. So they saw the shop last week. They were like, oh my gosh, Angela, there's a lot happening here. I said, yes, I'm aware. Stitching. So she did, Chris Carlson, while I watch on her porch in the Florida sun. I'm falling behind here. It's an honest mistake, Angela. Don't let that discourage you from stitching it. It's beautiful. It is beautiful. I feel like once I get to those birds, then I'll be sucked in. But I'm having a hard time finding time to stitch anything these days. So I need to remedy that situation and then hopefully get back on track a little bit. The chicken name. Oh, does it say? I don't know if it says. Does it say on here? Lori could just tell you right off the top of her head what the chicken name is. Does she say? No. Okay. I'm going to look it up because I have my thing here. Let's see what this chicken name is. There's a list of chicken names. Let's see, green with green. Maybe it doesn't match any of them in here. Maybe I didn't print all the pages. I don't know. It has a little chick. It looks like well, it looks like Florence, just with different colors. I feel like it's Florence. I don't know if that's right or not, but I feel like it's Florence right here. Florence. That's my guess. I think the colors are just different, but I think this is Florence. Oh, the calendar. Sorry, I have lost track here. Calendar is so cute, isn't it? A new cane, says Vicky, as I'm allergic to latex. And they, oh, well, I'm glad you found something new then. I love my calendar, says Vicky. I just looked up that stitch and it's beautiful. Winter Rose Manor. Isn't it pretty, Sandy? I starched all my chicken salad fabric yesterday, so I don't drool on each piece of it, Jen. Then I was fabric petting again. I know it's hard not to pet it. I hear you. Hello, Kim. So glad you are here. Hello, Kim, as well. Oh, insurance stuff. I feel your pain, my friend. We have been dealing with a lot of that as well. So comfy your shirt. I'm so happy to hear that, Kim. Lori says, if you go onto my channel and click on my playlist, you will find all of my floss tubes together on one playlist. Oh, so there you go. Click on her playlist on her channel and you should find them all there. Jen says my brick house sampler went into timeout because I got burned out on the house. Well, if Lori would stop making such cute stuff, you have a hard time. That and so many other things. I mean, I'm super excited about chicken salad for sure. I'm super excited to finish my Happy Place quilt, but there's so many things that I want to stitch and things will calm down. Like things will calm down. There's a big picture in my head of what I hope to have happen. And once some of those things start to happen, then I will have more time to devote to planning and organizing stuff and like leading quilt alongs and stitch alongs and participating in all that stuff. That's what I hope. I mean, who knows? I don't have a crystal ball. I don't know where everything's going to go, but that's my hope because I have a lot of quilt alongs on the radar. I know we didn't get to Marion Brightly. We didn't get to Midnight Garden is still on the radar. Granny's Teapots is still on the radar. Like there's a lot of stuff that I'm still planning to get to, and I we are in the process of figuring that out. Okay, thanks, Angela, says Lonnie. That was my mom's name. Love how Lori named each one of them. Me too. I love it too. Lori says it is Florence with a different color wing. I knew she would know just off the top of her head. Everyone loves Winter Rose Manor. It's hard to get the called for thread, so I need to start working on it now. That's what I'm hearing from that. I need to start working on it now. Tammy, Barbara. Keep it clean, Barbara. Are you asking me to stop doing Lori Holt? No way. Heck no. That cannot happen. My friend. No, no. Keep all of the cuteness coming. Then I can get some pebbled ice. That's what we talked about last time. I will enter a cuteness coma. I will need to be hospitalized and I can enjoy some pebbled ice. Never stop. Everybody's like, no, no. Okay, so let's talk about stitch alongs. It is Margaret. So Margaret says, I wish the fabric for Let Freedom ring was script. It is. That's what you're getting. Yeah, either 16 count or 32 count script. That's what's coming with it. So your wish has been granted. You're welcome. I received the notice that the threads and fabric are on the way with my monthly thread screw. Mhm. Yeah, it's coming your way, and it is script, and ask and you shall receive. Yes. So, speaking of stitch alongs, we are in a stitching frenzy for February. February is a huge stitch along month. And so I have lots of stitch along stuff to share with you that we are in the midst of. And don't forget that um, we have a giveaway. Yay, Margaret. We have a giveaway that I have a name picked for the end of this live stream. So it was randomly chosen. I just can't write them all down anymore and then do the drawing on the live stream because usually during the summer, my daughters write down all the names when they're home from school, and they're in school now. So I don't have my little helpers to do that. So now I just ask my husband or my little one to pick a number, and then I count, to that number, or sometimes I just like scroll it and close my eyes, and then wherever it stops, that is how that works. So it's a randomly drawn name, but we do have a winner for these that I'm going to give away at the end of the live stream. And you might be pleasantly surprised with a few extra goodies inside of your bags when you get them. And please know that you have to claim your prize. So be sure to contact me to claim it. And also please know that it's not going to go out the door ASAP because I have a bunch of orders to catch up on, and that will take priority. But then all the giveaways will go out the door as soon as we get caught up on all that stuff. So here we go. Let's talk stitch alongs for February. And I'm pretty excited about some of these, even though I know that I'm not going to be able to stitch all of them. I hope that you guys will share your stitching so that I can see all of the prettiness that is coming. And I wish that I would have pulled some of that script fabric because it's super cute and it's super perfect for Let Freedom Ring. See, Sandy says the script fabric is so beautiful. Angela surprised me with it for Let Freedom Ring when she first got the pattern. Yes, I sure did. Sandy reached out and she was like looking for fabric for that cross stitch pattern. And I said, oh, I have the perfect fabric for it. If I had time to stitch it, I would stitch it on this fabric. It's just perfect. And so I shared a picture of it with her and she was like, yes, that's perfect. So I'm so glad that you liked it too. Sandy. See, Tammy agrees. She says it's beautiful too. Hello, Colleen, stitching with the sisterlies. Hello. Okay, so here are the stitch alongs that we are jumping into in February. First up, I'm just going in the order that it's in my pile that it happened to end up in my bag. First up is We Santa. We've done We Santa 2021, 2020, and now we're on 2019. This is by Heart and Hand. These are so cute. These are on my list of wanting to stitch these up. That's why I started the stitch along and I had high hopes. I can country gal 8. Yes. Yes, I sure can get it in 14 count. What count can you get the script fabric in? Almost any count. It's by Fabric Flair. And so it's, Fabric Flair does like the screen printing of the design on the cloth. And so I can get it in almost any count. 14, 16, 32 for sure. I think they have some even weaves. I can't remember what numbers. 28, I think. And I think it goes even higher. Like you can maybe get it in 36 and 40. They offer that count in some fabrics. I can't remember specifically for script if it's offered in that count, but you tell me what you want and send me an email about it. And then I will try to follow up with you about it. I can look that up and see. I'm so excited to do my first stitch along fall on the farm. Yay, Crystal. Welcome to the Happy Little Stitch Along Club. I'm so glad that you're here and I hope that you have fun. So perfect to stitch too. I can't wait to see it when you're finished with it. Yes, Deanna, you sure did. And I have that for you. I have it for you. And your email is still flagged in my inbox, but I do have it for you. And I will try to cut that up and get that out to you. Please and thank you. You are welcome. I just put in another order with Fabric Flare, and I can try to contact them and see if I can add some script to it and get more in. Gayleen, there are like a cajillion We Santas, and I don't know that we will do all of them, but we're gonna do a bunch of them. And then once December rolls around, she'll release a 2022 one, and so we'll insert that into the mix and do that in December of 2022 because I think she releases it maybe in November. I can't remember. If she releases it in enough time for us to do it in November, then we'll try to squeeze it in there and then it can be done by December. Otherwise, we'll do it in December. Hello, Susan. No worries. We're still here. So, We Santa 2019, super cute. This is happening in February. You'd like, okay, Tammy, I can do that for you. I can certainly do that. Brand new, we are starting in February, Nutcracker Village by Country Cottage Needleworks. So this one, all the invoices have gone out, but we're starting this one, and this one starts up in the upper left, if you're looking at your fabric, the upper left corner. So this is the first chart up there. The 32 count linen for this one is really pretty. For those of you who got 32 count, it's very, very pretty. So that will be a fun one to start. Then for our hometown holidays stitch along, we are jumping into Coffee Shop. And for those of you, if any of you follow Little House Needleworks and Country College Needleworks, their Facebook group page, if anybody's part of that, Diane yesterday released some layouts for 5 buildings in a row. So they were really cute. It was a really cute layout. I'm doing 4 in a row, but the layout she released yesterday was just something she threw together with 5 buildings put together in a row. So this month we're doing Coffee Shop and Needle Workshop. Did you see my email to you yesterday by chance? No, Stephanie, I didn't. And I thought I was keeping up pretty good with emails, for stuff that was coming through. So no, I didn't get an email from you. Sorry about that. Valeria, that is okay. You have fun with your family. We're also doing, this is the last one for Sampler of the Month. We're doing March, Sampler of the Month by Country Cottage Needleworks. Good luck, Andrea. Andrea says, watching and trying some free motion quilting for the first time. Good luck. Tammy, yes. Did you see the reprint? Little House Needleworks will be coming out with soon. What's it called? I can't remember. I think I saw something yesterday, but I can't remember. Is Diane releasing an old sampler reproduction? I thought I saw it. I feel like I saw something like that too, but I don't remember. Anytime you guys see stuff like that, which a lot of you do this, and it's really, really helpful to me. You're like my eyes on the ground because sometimes I miss stuff. And so a lot of you will either tag me in the post or you will send me an email or you'll send me a direct message and say, are you getting this in the shop? Or I'd really like to get this or whatever, which is really helpful to me because I don't always see everything that's going on. Because I'm doing stuff behind the scenes. And so I don't always catch everything. So I always appreciate a heads up from people. I sent you an email also regarding an addition to my cookbook order. Debbie, I'll have to go back and look. Feel free to send me another one. Because I've been adding, anybody who's had additions to their invoice, I've been adding those on and trying to keep up with all of those. So I don't know why I would have missed yours, Debbie and Stephanie, but I'll have to look. And in the meantime, feel free to just forward it to me again. I want to fully finish. I have been putting them on my design walls. Oh, that's a good idea, Becky. I cannot believe that I have done both Sampler and Cottage of the Month for the whole year. Yay, Susan. But Oh, Nancy, Farmhouse Christmas is gorgeous, and it's so fun to stitch. That is one stitch along that I really, really enjoyed, that I look back on very fondly because I really enjoyed stitching that. I'm rushing to try to finish my February sampler. You had some pretty samplers on your shelf. I know, Lori, I was so excited when I saw your order come through. Every time, I mean, I'm such a dork. It's like the first time that you messaged me and you said you wanted to call me, and so you asked for my phone number. Oh my gosh, Lori, if you could have been here in my house when that happened, I was like, my parents were here, and I think that they were it. Like, my little one and my parents were here. And I remember going, "Oh my gosh, what?" And then I remember saying to my mom and dad, I'm pretty sure that Lori's account has been hacked. Like, how I need to call Riley Blake Designs and let them know that her Instagram account has been hacked because somebody's reaching out to me and wanting my phone number. And I don't know who this person is. And I'm pretty sure it's not Lori Holt. And so her account's been hacked. So I went through that when that whole situation happened. And then the first time that you placed an order with our shop, I was like, what? I'm pretty sure that this isn't, until I saw your email address, and then I was like, "Oh my gosh, it is." It was very funny. Oh my gosh. But I was super excited. I love those samplers. Oh, I can't wait to watch you make them. Yes, I did get your email, Teresa. The Joyful Joyful collection. So I have the nativity panel out there for that. Mine is the same. I replied to my invoice to add something, but just sent it to the regular. Okay. Usually people, like all the ones that I got yesterday, people replied to their invoice and I got them. So I don't know. I apologize for that. I could have very easily just like, whew, it could have just flown right over my head. Colleen says, Angela, too cute. I would be fangirling so much if I got to actually talk to Lori. It was so nice. We had a really nice conversation. It was very nice. Lori says, Angela, you are so funny. She is telling you the truth, Lori. Yeah, I messaged Sharon and I was like, oh my gosh, guess who I just talked to, Sharon? It was very funny. I would not even be able to talk if Lori called me. We had a really good conversation. It was a really good conversation. I feel like we need to talk more often because good plans were happening in that conversation. There are so many, I'll never be able to stitch them all. Yeah, I always keep stuff private. So, like, I would never tell people that Lori orders with me if she didn't bring it up on here because, I respect people's privacy. So, if she wants me to tell you what she ordered, I will tell you, but I'll otherwise, it stays in the vault, people. It stays in the happy little vault. Okay, so sampler of the month. This is the last month, and then this stitch along is done. It's off the books. And the other one that is finishing this month, and then it is done, is Cottage of the Month, March. I also really enjoyed stitching these cottages. They were managed at that time, they were manageable each month. Like I was assured that I could start it and finish it in that month and then move on to the next one the next month. Now I don't know if I could keep up with it. I mean, clearly I can't because there are other small ones that I'm not keeping up with. Oh my gosh. Sandy, that's really funny because I have some stories about doing really embarrassing doing really embarrassing things when meeting people in not necessarily people that I admire, but people in places of authority. Lori Holt says it's not really that strange because I do talk to people. She does actually converse with people, you guys. Yeah, it's in the Happy Little Stitch Vault. Customer stuff is private unless you ask me to share it or I have your permission to share it. Like customer stuff is in the vault, my friends. I need to order my daughter April and May of the cottage of the month. Do you have those in stock? I don't know. I think I do. I think I have most of the cottages of the month in stock, but I'm not positive off the top of my head. Angela, I wasn't asking you to tell us. Oh, no, no, no. I wasn't. I was just taking that as an opportunity to say, that all of you can trust that your stuff stays in the happy little vault unless otherwise. So no, I didn't mean it like that, Jen. Okay, then also we are moving on in our Santa's Village stitch along. This is Santa's stocking store. Isn't that just a cute, darling little house? So cute. That's another one that I really wanted to stitch. And this one is Gingerbread Village. We're moving on to the next one. This one is Gingerbread Girl and Peppermint Tree. Very, very cute. Look at that little peppermint tree. That's just darling. So cute. Also, this is the last one for Main Street. We're doing Main Street Bakery, and this is the last one, and then Main Street will be done. So we're wrapping up a fair amount of stitch-alongs, like 3 stitch-alongs this month are getting wrapped up. So this is, again, by Country Cottage Needle Works, Main Street Bakery. And then we are moving on in our Animal Stack Stitch Along by Plum Street Samplers. And this month we are doing Hedgerow. So those little hedgehogs are so cute. So Hedgerow. And then I think that there are a few left of these, and then this one will be done as well. So I can't remember how many there are for sure. Roo Crew, Llama Lump, Cow Pile, Polar Pack, but I can't find that anywhere. So this one is getting close. Like within a few months, we'll have done all of the trios, the animal trios. Well, Lori, we just love you. That's all. We're big fans. Colleen says, my sister got embarrassed when we met Tula Pink when I tried to set her up with my oldest son. Oh my gosh, in my defense, they have the same interests and both are single. Plus, she asked, oh my gosh, if we knew of any single guys into fiber arts. Why, yes, I do. That is so funny. Did it go anywhere? Did anything develop from it? That's really, really funny. One time in a previous job, I had to travel to San Diego for a meeting. Like every year we had to go for this conference to San Diego. And this one year, my husband came with, and we went a little bit early. This was before we had any kids. And we went a little bit early and we drove up to LA and kind of explored that area. Um, and when we were up there, we were walking down whatever the main street in LA is that goes right by the big theater that's there where they do a lot of the premieres, and it's the Hollywood Walk of Fame is there, and we were checking out all the stars and stuff like that. And we came upon the premiere of the Polar Express. Believe it or not, like all these people were there. There were blockades up, and we were like, what is going on? We had no idea. We're just walking along, looking at different stars on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. And the Polar Express premiere was happening. And so they have like this big snow decorations all over the place. And we see Tom Hanks and we see Rita Wilson and we see Morgan Freeman. I don't know why he was there, but he was there. And we see all these people like across the street. So we're kind of at the front of the blockades, just happened to come upon this thing. And all these people across the street. Well, then, do you remember that woman from My Big Fat Greek Wedding, Nia Vardalos or something? I can't remember how to pronounce her name, but she came across the street to shake hands with people who were behind the blockade. So I'm standing there with my husband and she's coming down the line, right? I'm standing there, I'm like, oh my gosh, I look back at my husband, I'm like, my gosh, should I shake her hand? Like, I don't know. What does one do in this situation? And so he's ready to take a picture, right? So he's gonna like take a picture with the camera while I'm shaking this woman's hand. So she comes to me and I put my hand out to shake her hand, except it's like my pinky stopped working. It's like the connection from my brain to my hand was severed. I don't know what happened, but the connection was severed, and I went to shake her hand, and my pinky was like this, bent in. So I'm shaking her hand like this, and then I try to have my pinky come out. So it's like I'm tickling the palm of her hand while she's shaking my hand. And so I was like, fear, thinking, "What is happening? I can't control my hand anymore." And I look at her face and she's got this look on her face like, What are you shaking my hand like that for, lady?" And so we got the film developed because back then we didn't have cameras, phones that could take pictures. So we got the film developed. And sure enough, my husband snapped a picture of me shaking her hand, and the look on her face is like, "What?" She has this very weird look on her face. And so I turn around after it happens and I was like, "Oh my gosh, what?" And my husband's like, "I didn't realize you were such a fan." I'm like, I'm not really like, I mean, she's fine, but and then I explained the story to him. This is what happened. And he was nearly rolling on the Hollywood Walk of Fame from laughing so hard. I was like, "I don't know what happened to my pinky. Why did it stop working?" And he's like, "Oh my gosh, that's hysterical." I said, "It was like I was tickling her palm." He just could not stop laughing. I was so embarrassed. Oh my gosh, it was horrible. I was so embarrassed. Lori says, "Are you going to be doing another vote on a sampler this year?" People had a lot of fun with that last year. So last year we did, it was kind of a spur of the moment thing where and I'm sad to say that we have not followed through on one of the winners because there was a sampler that won, and it was, oh, what was the name of it? Does anyone remember? Um, Elizabeth. I feel like it was Elizabeth something. It's a really, really pretty sampler, and I've not followed through on doing the stitch along for that. But if I can remember the name of it, I will for sure put it back on my list. But last year in March, we did a March Madness sampler bracket where people put into one of the YouTube questions was, "Tell me what your samplers are that you like." I took all of those comments and I put it into a bracket, and then samplers would compete against each other in my Instagram stories, and people would vote for which one they wanted to advance. And we kept doing that until we got down to one final champion sampler. And then that sampler was supposed to be a stitch along. One of them was Brick House, which we did do, and the other one was a really, really pretty sampler. I feel like it was Elizabeth something, but I can't remember. I'm gonna have to go back and look. But yes, I would love to do that. People had fun with that last year, and if people would like to see that happen again, I would love to do it again. So give me some feedback, people. Would you like to do Sampler Madness again in March? Hello, Deborah. Did you see the Instagram post recently where one of your quote patterns? Bye, Stephanie. I have not seen that. Oh boy. Oh my gosh, it was horrible. I acted like a total fangirl once in front of Russell Wilson, and I'm not even I know, but I am a fan of Natalia Bonner and Teresa Koget, and I'm pretty sure I didn't make any cohesive sentences. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious, Angela. I am laughing so hard. I'm crying, Debbie. Oh my gosh. You must have been creeping her out. I'm pretty sure she was totally creeped out. Like, I'm pretty sure she walked across the street and said to her husband, "Did you see that woman in whatever color I was wearing? She was tickling my hand. Like, why would somebody shake my hand like that?" I'm pretty sure that conversation happened afterwards. Oh my gosh. Thank you for all your help last night. Oh, Shar, you are so welcome. I responded to your email this morning too. I thought we were stitching one. Yes, brick house. We did two of them, Lori. We did two sampler madness, and the first one was brick house sampler. That's what won, and so that's why we are doing that stitch along. But there was a second one. We did it twice, and there was a second one, and I can't remember what it's called, but I'm sure I have it written down somewhere, and it's really really pretty. But yes, you are correct. Brick house sampler was one of the ones that won, and that's why we did that as a stitch along. Sandy said that would be fun. Stitching the one that won sounds really fun. Yes, a sampler bracket would be fun. Oh, good. Not sure a few of us put our samplers in timeout. Really, you did? Yeah. So, okay, we'll plan to do that again in March. Okay, and then more stitch alongs for February. This is another one that I so desperately want to kit up and start. And so it's on my list. I'm going to try to do that. But this is Prim Stitch Series by Lori Holt, the one and only Lori Holt. And we're moving on to chart number 2, which is called Joy and Contentment. And I have a whole idea of how to finish these in my brain. And we had talked about this one floss tube where what is really, I was telling you, sharing with you, that what really draws me to this collection is not only how cute they are and they're like super fun, but the meaning behind each thing. I love each chart and the meaning that it holds based on the title that's given to each one. So joy and contentment, patriotism and industry. I can't remember all the rest of them, but it's very good. There's just meaning behind it, which I love. And so I have it in my brain to finish each one individually like this, like as shown, but then I want to put, you know how you can sometimes get those, find in different places, those metal brackets that can have stuff inscribed or like engraved into them. I want to put a metal bracket at the bottom of each one that says the name of the pattern, because the names really speak to me for whatever reason. And so I would love to have that as a reminder of virtues and qualities to have. And that's what I would like to do. Find like a vintage, kind of roughed up a little bit, like not shiny, not brassy, but roughed up a little bit, and have the titles of each one put on the frame. So I think that that would be really, really pretty. Um, do you guys, Tammy S says, do you guys see my picture on my name or someone else? I see your picture. I think it's you. I mean, it's really small, so I can't tell. Those are so much bigger than I expected. I met Ben Affleck at a National Center for Missing and Exploited Children event. He asked me if I wanted a picture. I said, sure, Brad. Oh, Colleen, no way. What did he do? Lori says, write it in your planner and it will happen. I need to do it. Lori, when we meet, maybe we can just have a planning session. Like we can just sit down and we can teach Angela how to plan. I stitched 9 square, making a bed pillow. Ooh, that'll be pretty. That would be perfect. I absolutely love stitching my Prim Stitch series, and that it matches my quilt. Now, have I seen your finished Prim? How would you know? Have you shared your finished Prim stitch? Did you stitch it all as one, or did you stitch it individually? I was getting nervous. What if you extended the border for each one and stitch the name? Oh, I could do that. That's a good idea. Hello, Sharon. Yes, and I still have, while we're talking about planners, I still have just a couple that are on sale in the shop. So if anybody's looking to snag a Lori Holt planner at a discount, I have a couple that are in the shop. I'm using my planner also. I really like it, says Debbie. Sandy loves the planner too. You can literally see him saying in my ear, oh my gosh, that is hysterical, Colleen. Oh my gosh. I know. I saw your video. Yes, I watched the whole thing. Trust me. I watched the whole thing. I thought it was fabulous. But now I am thinking to add the words in the stitch too. I'm doing them all as one. Oh, you are. That'll be really, really pretty. So we're moving on to number 2 for February. Then some of you guys are joining me in our My Christmas List stitch along. I already started this stitch. I started it, I don't know, a while ago, and I actually did make some progress. That's I'm going to share with you. But then some of you were like, "Oh, I would like to do that. I would like to do it." And so it became a stitch along, and I'm actually already stitching this one. So this one's going to be super fun. It's called My Christmas List by Silver Creek Samplers, and it's really enjoying. I really enjoy stitching it. And what I'm doing is I'm just working section by section. So that will be kind of the guideline for the stitch along if you want a guideline to follow. Otherwise, do whatever, go wherever the stitch takes you. But I did the car and then the phrase that goes with it, and then the phrase and the turkey, and then the sweater and the phrase. So I've just been going through section by section and working through it that way. But it's really fun. It's a cute stitch. It's cute, cute. Yes, Lori's planning video was pretty good. It's pretty awesome. Yep, I sat down with my planner and I just like went through the whole video with you. It was really good. Nancy says she's using your planner too and she loves it. I have my Christmas list all kitted. Yay, Martha. Am I changing any colors on Christmas list? I am not. No, I don't think I have so far. I did debate about changing the car, but I didn't. So nope, I'm using all the called for stuff so far. And I don't think that I will change. Well, I mean, you never know, but I don't plan on changing anything unless something really stands out that it's not showing up or something like that. But no, so far with what I've done, I've not changed anything. I'm doing my Christmas list also and just got my fabric. It's also on my look. Oh, nice, Barbara. We're also moving on to Calendar Crates March by Stitching with the Housewives. This one's getting close to wrapping up too. So that is the new Calendar Crates. And this is a huge one. We had so many people sign up for it. I was like ecstatic. This is the biggest stitch along that Happy Little Stitch Shop has ever had. We have Fall on the Farm by Little House Needleworks. This is chart number 1. And my plan is to stitch this with you guys. And I am excited to get it kitted up. So this one is chart number 1 and it's called Farm Fresh. Super cute. Oh, so for this, for Fall on the Farm and for Nutcracker Village, you will notice when you get your floss kits, if you got the Classic Colorworks floss kit, that hazelnut is not included in it. You were not charged for it. It was not included in the price. And the reason for that is because it was back ordered. So as soon as it's available, I will have it in the shop and you can purchase it separately, but it was not, and the title on your invoice said that. It said Classic Colorworks Floss Kit for Fall on the Farm minus hazelnut. So it'll be in the shop and you'll just have to add it on to an order once it's able to be in the shop. But I didn't want to hold up the stitch along for one skein of floss that some may already have. So I sent out the floss kit without the hazelnut. So that's the plan for this, for both Fall on the Farm and for Nutcracker Village. And then there are some conversions for those of you who want a DMC. I will share those conversions from Classic Colorworks to DMC. And there were some that have Gentle Arts conversions to DMC. I will share those conversions on our Happy Stitchers Facebook group. So please be sure to check that out. Yes, and Sylvana Pfeiffer has created a border for Fall on the Farm. If you're stitching it all as one piece, there's a border that goes with that. And it's on her Twisted Stitcher blog. So if you do a Google search for Fall on the Farm border by Twisted Stitcher, it should pop up. If you are planning to add the border, you will need a custom cut of cloth. So that's important to know, which will add extra time to get that, because we literally just found out about the border a few days ago and everything was already ordered for Fall on the Farm. So the border was not in the realm of planning when all of this stuff was ordered. So that's Fall on the Farm. So excited to stitch Fall on the Farm. Me too. Lori says, thanks for the planner love. I love it. I think so. We're honoring him for his work. Oh, that's good. Your planner is gorgeous. Eventually I have to stitch Winnie the Pooh. My daughter got it when my grandson was born a little over 6 years ago. Aw, I love Winnie the Pooh. Yes. Yes, 2023 planner, right, Lori? That's happening. Is that right? I think that I heard that there was going to be a 2023 planner. And then we are also moving on in our months of the year with the Prairie Schooler. We're moving on to February. These are so darling. I really love these charts. On my wish list to do at some point. They're super cute. So that is headed your way for those of you who are participating in that. We also have another Lori Holt stitch along that's kicking off in February. This one is flea market baskets. So yay for flea market baskets. For those of you who are in the Stitching with Lori Club, your invoice reflected your Stitching with Lori Club discount for February towards your flea market baskets complete kit. So that is reflected on your invoice. And you can see it at the bottom in all caps. It says Stitching with Lori Club, and then it shows the discount that was applied. So Flea Market Baskets by Lori Holt, February stitch along. We're kicking it off. I can't wait to see all of the stitching progress on that. Oh, that's really awesome, Colleen. Sometimes it is tricky to find the right planner. I'm happy to hear that it's working for you. Lori says, yes, of course there will be a 2023 planner. I've written it in my planner to design it. It's in her planner. Is it in there in pen or in pencil? That's the big question. That's funny, though. That cracks me up. I'm making the flea market quilt along. So pretty. And then the final stitch along that we're adding this month is Let Freedom Ring. This is the one that is coming with the script fabric, which I think is just going to be gorgeous. I can't wait to watch you guys stitch this. And Jeanette is leading, right? I believe it's Jeanette, is leading a stitch along through our Facebook group, our Happy Little Stitchers Facebook group. So you can feel free to stitch along with her while she makes this beautiful chart. And I believe she even has like a schedule planned out and all of that. So Let Freedom Ring. This is by Lila's Studio. It's so pretty and so mammoth. It's going to be so fun to see it come together. Future planner, says Kara. I purchased an academic planner for school. It's taking all my willpower to not buy an additional planner. Lori's is so cute. It is so cute. Could you tell us again when Stitching with Lori Club opens up for enrollment? Yes, Debbie. It opens up June 1st. So June 1st, it will be open from June 1st through June 30th. And then the new year of the club starts July 1st. And the reason we started at July 1st is because July is when one of Lori's collections comes out. So we thought that was a good time of the year to start it and jump right in with a club activity to celebrate whatever collection she has coming out. So for example, for Stitch, we did a Stitch swap as a club activity that you can either participate in or not. And then for cookbook, we're doing a recipe swap, which is being led by one of our Stitching with Lori club members, Kim. She's compiling all the information. So if you're a club member, please get your recipes to Kim. And so then we'll see, well, Prairie's coming out in July. So I'm going to be planning some type of activity that kind of goes along with a prairie theme. I'm not sure what that is. I have been thinking about it, but I haven't landed on anything concrete yet. But it opens up, the Stitching with Lori Club opens up June 1st through June 30th, and the new year of the club starts July 1st. Yes, Let Freedom Ring. So there's a script fabric clean that's by Fabric Flair, which people who joined this stitch along are getting in either 16 count or 32 count. And the script, let's see if I can show you a picture. It looks exactly as it is titled, but it's really cool. It's got a really neat background that's not overwhelming. Like it's not going to detract from the stitch, I feel, but just enough that you can see it. Here it is. It's really hard. It's really faint, but I'll show you. So if you can, I don't know if you can see on there, but there it's like a vintagey, parchment color, but it's got this really faint script on it that I think is perfect for some of these older patriotic stitches. Oops. No. Here's another picture. It shows the script a little bit better, but it looks a little more yellow in this picture. So that's super cute. Super, super cute. Sandy, I am not stitching Let Freedom Ring. I feel like that's more than I can bite off right now, but I am very excited to see people stitch it. I need to buy my flea market stitch. I just realized yesterday that I never ordered it. Yeah, I can help you with that, Martha. That's okay. That's no problem. Are you, I thought so, Lori. Prairie. Yes, I'm so excited for Prairie. Definitely doing the prairie quilt, says Debbie. A recipe swap is a cute idea. I got all my cookbook papers out and binder to make my own cookbook. Oh, that's gorgeous. I can hardly wait for Prairie. Prairie's going to be so cute. Lori says she's teaching some prairie classes at Thanksgiving Point for Garden of Quilts in September. Has anybody thought ahead that far? Is anybody going to Garden of Quilts in September? Kim, I know that you went last September. Are you going again? Can't wait for Prairie. We just got approved for unlimited overtime, working as much as I can to get all of Prairie, Patty. Do you have script fabric in the shop? I have some. It's not listed in the shop yet because I need to cut it up and get it packaged. But I do have some, yes. Because I ordered a little extra when I ordered for the stitch longs. Yay, thank you, Martha. Oh, yes, B ginghams is going to be, and B plaids. Those are both going to be fabulous as well. I think it could work. I think script could work for the right sampler. I think it depends on what it is, but I think that it could work for the right sampler. Yes. Once I finish Honest Abe, they are both large stitches. Oh my goodness. The pattern for Let Freedom Ring calls for 35 count. That's what was used in this, but it gives the options for 20, 40, 18, 16, 16, 32, 15, 30, 14, 28. So is this size. And then it's an R&R 35 classic homespun is what the name of the fabric is that was used on there. Oh, Kara, yes, that gingham is going to be awesome. Okay, so let me share with you. Well, I don't even know why I'm sharing this because I didn't make any progress on it. But I'm doing my Sabbath stitch, which we've started this year, following Lori's lead, is A Savior's Praise by Shakespeare Peddler. It's beautiful. I love it. I'm really enjoying stitching it when I get a chance to do it. And this is where I'm at so far. Again, I didn't make any progress from last week. So sorry about that. I do try to make it a point to come on here with progress each week, even if it's just a little. But I didn't get any stitching done yesterday. So I'm really looking forward to stitching it on Sunday. Oh, this year you're going to Nashville. Well, I get it, but that means that we won't ever meet at Garden of Quilts if I ever go to it. Kim? This pattern does not fit in here all that well. Okay. Do you see, Carrie? I got my little. Oh, I'm so excited. I love those. Okay, and then I made a little bit of progress on Flea Market Flowers. I was hoping to have this done by the end of January. I don't think that's going to happen. Well, maybe I didn't make any more progress. But anyway, this is where I am. Oh my gosh, Carrie, I love them. It is amazing how, something that is not something so cute can make me so happy and excited. I love those. I love those Cassidy pulls. That's why I call them. I don't know what the real name of them is, but I call them the Cassidy pulls. And it's so cute. It's so cute. Lori says I was able to do some Sabbath stitching yesterday. Doesn't it make you feel good to have that Sabbath stitching time? I do seriously miss it when I don't get a chance to do it, which hasn't happened super often. I think there have been a couple Sundays where there's been too much going on that I couldn't do it. Oh my gosh, Carrie, I love them. Oh, Kim, you're throwing the retreat out there. It's so funny because I was just talking about this retreat thing the other day with somebody, and I said, "Yes, it's on the list of doing it at some point." That is really funny, Kim. I'll go to your retreat. So I did make a few stitches. I put a few stitches into my Christmas list. And this, I finished the sweater. So I got the car, the turkey, and the sweater done. So it's super cute. I was really anxious to do that sweater because I think it's just darling. So family visits, turkey dressing, woolen sweaters. That's where I'm at so far. Cassidy's keychains. Okay, I need to call them that instead. That sounds better. That sounds better than a Cassidy pull. They're so cute. I love them. It's just the perfect amount of fun for the bag. Super cute. Wisconsin is gorgeous. It is gorgeous, Colleen. Angela, is your mom doing any more stitch alongs with us? She's not right now. They kind of have a lot on their plate right now. And so she hasn't been doing any stitch alongs with us. I may have burned her out. I may have put too much on her plate. So we'll see if she ends up jumping back in or not. And I've always told her it's, if she wants to do it, great. And if she doesn't, then no sweat. I don't want her to feel like she has to do that stuff. So I'm very easy breezy about it with her. Retreat, let's go, says Sandy. Kim made me a Cassidy keychain. Don't you love it, Colleen? Yeah, Carrie sent these to me. And when they showed up, I was literally like, Oh my gosh, I was so excited. And my little one was carrying the package because we go to the post office, she rides in the wagon, and then we check our box. And there was something in there that I wasn't expecting. And so I was like, oh, what is this? And so she holds the mail. So she's very excited to hold the mail. So she was holding that package. She was holding on to it for dear life. And she held it while I pulled her back up the hill. And then I was like, okay, give me my package. And she was like, I want to hold it, mama. And I was like, yes, but I want to see what's inside. And so then we opened it. And then she was telling me all the colors. And she was like, ooh, these, she loved kind of touching the tassels. And she was really having fun with it. We travel buddies and cause all kinds of havoc together. My girls are obsessed with making them. We have them on everything. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. She made Teresa one too. Oh, nice. Cam, you're so sweet. You're so nice. Okay, so that's all that I have for you guys today. I hope to have more stitchy progress next week to share with you. Fingers crossed. We'll try to make that happen. In the meantime, invoices have been sent for stitch alongs, and we're working on getting orders out the door. And just please be patient, as this week is going to be a little bit crazy, but just trust that I'm going to get them out the door as quickly as I possibly can. And I'm gonna, that's obviously a top priority. So we're gonna try to make that happen for you guys this week. You notice how she skipped right over mine. Did I miss something, Tammy? Are you talking about me? Put the retreat in the planner. It will happen. I didn't see that. Oh, that's funny. I should put it in the planner and that will happen in pen, and then it will happen. Okay, pencil first and then finalize it and then in pen. Yes, don't, oh, let's do the giveaways. Oh my gosh, I almost covered them up and then didn't give them away. Okay, so sorry. This is exciting. Colleen, you're turning out to be just as bad as Sharon and Lori, giving me a hard time about the bifocals. I did have, when I was sitting at the computer doing invoices yesterday, I was like, oh my gosh, my eyes were so tired and I couldn't see very well. I really think it's this. Even my son said to me the other day, Mom, when are you going to get new glasses? Because I have this spot where like the coating is gone. It's really annoying. Okay, so let's do this giveaway quick before we say goodbye. So this is what's being given away this week. I'm so excited. They are 2 Lori Holt zippy bags with her zippy zippers, happy zippers. And the winner of these 2 is Megan Muselman. Megan Muselman. I hope that's how you pronounce your name. Please send me an email, Megan, to claim your prize. And congratulations to you, my friend. You have 2 Lori Holt project bags headed your way. So congratulations, Megan. I hope that you send me an email at happylittlestitchshop.com at gmail.com to claim your prize. Let me see. Hello, Huckleberry. We're just wrapping up, my friend. Are you feeling better, though? Huckleberry, are you feeling better? Lori said, I wasn't giving you a hard time, just a strong suggestion is what I used to tell my kids. Here's a strong suggestion for you, Angela. Go get bifocals. Yay, Megan. Congrats, Megan. Thank you, Angela, for a wonderful live stream. You are one of the greatest. Oh, Vicky, thank you. That's sweet of you to say. So please remember to give us a thumbs up. Huckleberry, I hope you're feeling better. Please remember to give us a thumbs up. Please remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Instagram and Facebook and all that kind of good stuff. And please be sure to subscribe to our newsletter, which I get out every week with all sorts of goodies that are in the shop. And please check out happylittlestitchshop.com for all of your cross stitching and quilting goodies. Thank you guys so, so much. Have a fabulous day. I will see you on Thursday for our quilting live stream. Thank you to everybody for joining me. I really appreciate it. Have a fabulous day and a good week, and I'll see you on Thursday. Happy stitching, everybody. Take care.